For me, I was like, how can I keep this going from my estate? Because I don't feel like if we don't get the blessings from Annette, this will never
Happen again, yeah.
So what I decided to do, remember we got no community centre on our estate. So I'm calling up. Remember we got yellow pages.
Yellow pages. I don't think people even know.
People don't even know what yellow pages is.
Yellow pages
no Google. Every number is on yellow pages.
Yellow pages. Yeah.
So
or the Thomas directory.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. That was you get the blue book.
Yeah.
Or you get the yellow book. Yeah. And every household. Every household had that. So I looked up Alton Towers. And then I called them and I was just like, hi, my name is Solomon Smith. I'm one of the youth workers on Moreland's estate. Remember, we've got no youth worker.
You're just...
I was just 15, trying a thing. And I said, hello, would you be able to donate 50 tickets to young people who will never experience going on Towers? They were like, yeah. What's the address? So I gave them my mum's address. And then I was like, how are we going to get there? I was like, we need a coach. But again, my mind is telling me coach is spelled with a K. So I'm in there slowly going, where's coach? Like, I can't find coach. I went out Brixton and I saw a coach. And that's when I realized it's spelled with a C. So I took down the number. Hi, we've been donated 50 tickets to go to Alton Towers. And is there any way you can donate us a coach plus a driver to take young people who had never experienced going on Towers? They was like, yeah. I was like, oh my days. So I went home, I was learning how to use like Photoshop. Yeah. Kind of made a local flyer, was just saying, guys, you wanna come Alton Towers? All you gotta do is pay £10. And then what I done is from all of those £10 is where I learned to kind of go cash and carry and buy beer drinks. Yeah. Got my bread to make sandwiches, So everyone wasn't just able to go Alton Towers, but they was able to eat as well. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? And I was 15. And when we actually got to Alton Towers, at the time, what they used to do is when each coach comes, a representative from Alton Towers will come and be like, hi, who's the main worker here? Yeah. And then that's when they kind of give all the tickets. Yeah. And I was like, oh, me. And she was like, huh? How old are you? And I was like, 15. Yeah. She was like, I'm confused. Like, I'm expecting an older person. When I was actually in Alton Towers and I'm just seeing, remember Alton Towers for us in Brixton is like going Disneyland. We can't afford it. And that is when it hit me, when I was like, I'm not able to read and write. I left school with no GCSEs, but look what I was able to create. Yeah. I was able to do this with no qualifications.
So I'm listening to your story and I think what you've done is amazing at 15 to be able to do that. But also, parallel to that, I'm thinking to myself, I grew up down the road and I feel like my experience was slightly different. So in my school, we went to Alton Towers, we went Cheshunt, we went Thorpe Park, and I got to travel like all across Europe doing sports. And literally, we're not even a mile away from each other. Yeah. So it's so interesting and slightly, I'm trying to find the words. It makes me slightly sad that like we were living like literally a mile away and what I was experiencing over here and what you were experiencing over there, completely different. Because I had 2 youth centres.
Wow.
Because I had Adventure and I had Marcus Lipton.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. And then we even had Max Roach just around the corner. Yeah. And there was another one, but I can't remember what it is. You know where the pub is? Hero Switzerland pub. Minute
Road.
Where is that one? You know Minute Road? Marcus Lipton's here. Yeah. Then you got the road. And then you got the pub on the corner, but behind there was a little community centre as well.
Yes, I know the name. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But even then, they used to take us away to the seaside and stuff like that as well. So it's so enlightening to hear and not enlightening in a positive way, but to hear that we're having totally different experiences less than a mile away. And I'm thinking that funding surely that funding that was happening in these 3, potentially 4 youth clubs, and there's none on this big estate over there. And then even on the back of Summerlayton, you've got Guinness Trust, and then you've got Old Loughborough Estate and stuff. So like there's all this facility over here, and there's nothing over here. That's crazy.
Literally, like if we didn't go Loughborough, there's nothing. If we didn't go Marcus Lipton, there's nothing. You see what I'm saying? And everyone who goes Loughborough is from Loughborough. Everyone that goes Marcus Lipton is from Marcus Lipton. Everyone goes Max Roach is from Max Roach. So it was like, weren't segregation.
No.
But it was more like...
Got a bit more complicated though.
100%.
Surely around your time. It got a bit more complicated because you couldn't just come from your area over to Loughborough.
No. So it was more like where people are kind of thinking, this is where I was born and raised. What could we do for around here? Do you see what I'm saying? So kind of from then is when I kind of got into more creating my own organisation for Summerlayton.
And how did you go about that? So if someone's listening and they're thinking, you know what, we don't have certain facilities, or actually we've got facilities but we don't really like them, how do they go about creating what you've done?
So it's right now it's even easier because it's just setting up as a CIC.
A CIC. So can you let the audience know what a CIC is?
So a CIC is a community interest company. What gives you near enough the same benefits as a full registered charity.
Right.
So you can just think of a name, think of your aims and objectives, and then apply. Literally, it's no more than £30 to apply for. And that then once you get your CIC registered, they will send you a certificate what you can then take to the bank. Then you can have that same name under the bank, do your policies and procedures and your health and safety. And then, literally just start applying for funding. So then you can go to National Lottery where they will give you, because you've just started, they'll give you a grant of £10,000
start up fund.
To start off. You can use that as getting laptops and maybe paying for capital or anything to do with the £10,000. And then from there, you know where people's always saying, oh, they want the 150 and the 300, you have to start off small. You know, they want to see that you know what how to function £1,000, function five bags, and know that you know what to do with bookkeeping and keeping receipts and doing your reports on the end of every project. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not just simple as getting it.
The money and then just,
it's not that simple.